championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And now the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And now a 3rd down on the opening drive of this championship game. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Ball handed off. Got the first down and still motoring. It's a nice game. We'll move the football over to the 27.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer, option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just of quarterbacks, but of running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Paul. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long under 25. Looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. To throw, it's Hawkins. With the catch, it's Paul. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. As the first down is still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive. Running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. In motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He's got it in the open. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You've got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it. Puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Baker. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. Over the middle and incomplete. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from the 43. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Aimed to the 35-yard line.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Makes the catch downfield. He'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Baker. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, you know me. I love to see these quarterbacks who know they're about to get hit, stand in there, deliver the ball, take the pressure, and make the throw accurately downfield.
The receiver grabs it. Good enough for first down yardage.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
And the Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Breaks into the open. They finally tackled him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Dropping back, it's Hawkins. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Design quarterback run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Tough spot. The offense has to convert to third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. interception. Let's see what they can do here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The short completion of the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dumps it down to the back. Inside the 35. Finding space at the 20. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, TCU. They finish off the scoring drive. Here's the point after attempt. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Has the first down and more. QB in the clear now. The 20, inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Sooners.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the TCU offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The Horned Frogs look to keep this drive moving. They'll run it here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line with 1st and goal. The quarterback just sneaks it. No signal, but not much surge. I think they kept him out of the end zone.
Well, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the 1st down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the 1st down.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Using his legs, it's Robinson. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. That's a design quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Back to throw is Hawkins. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Now, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the 1st half.
This will be touchdown just inside the 40. Now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Zips it down the middle. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And he takes it all the way to the end
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. So back to their own 9-yard line. It's second and long. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. A deep shot to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Makes the grab. It's Rodgers. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Horned Frogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Grab down the middle. It's Baylor. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. The Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
A really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football, but I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over 1st and 10.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Going to run it. It's Robinson. He's past the marker and still going. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. Comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Change of direction. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Rodgers. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The back's got it. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important second down play coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Touchdown, TCU. And the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Looking for some space. It's Robinson. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Breaks loose at the 45. Here he goes. Past the 20. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
It's just a beautiful job at the right side of the offensive line, sealing the edge. Also give credit to the other linemen who were able to get out in front of that play and take care of the defenders on the outside. That's just great blocking on the perimeter.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Showing blitz here. Dropping back. It's Hawkins. He escapes the pocket. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that 1st down.
And the Sooners pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Running a quarterback sneak here. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Takes the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be 1st down. There's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle. It's Bailey. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
The Horned Frogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They continue to roll up the score. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, his defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. Out of the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. This pass is caught. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Sooners will crank up the tempo.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big...
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the TCU offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop order. And that run produces a decent gain.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Goes in too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. 2nd down after that previous play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
Looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. It's a shotgun run call. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Then he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Chewing clock with the running game.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left. Catch made in space. Look out. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
It's a draw. Fighting him off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times, he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
It's a quarterback keeper. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Been a solid drive, and the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Tailback takes the handoff again. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. They are pouring it on now. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking for a gap. It's Robinson. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They're going to run it here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. To the air, it's Hawkins. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Here comes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And the running back takes the handoff. Fights off a defender. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. What an amazing run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, they get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.